Thank you, dear friends. Thank you for stopping by. In our today's math class, we shall be solving Olympiad mathematics question. And in the question, we are given to solve 27 to the power x minus 3 to the power x, all divided by 9 to the power x minus 3 to the power x, then everything is equal to 28. Kindly subscribe to my channel. I remain Tutor Cletus Okoli. Let us dive in, watch the video till the end. We begin. Looking at this question, you can see 27 to the power x is the same thing as 9 multiplied by 3 all to the power x, because by law of indices that a multiplied by b all to the power x, it is still the same thing as a to the power x, then b to the power x. Alright? Therefore, I can now write my 27 as 9 multiplied by x all to the power x minus 3 to the power x all over. Also, my 9 can be written as 3 multiplied by 3 all to the power x. And that implies I can now write it here, 3 multiplied by 3, then everything to the power x minus 3 to the power x equal to 28. This is where I am now. Why did I do it like this? So that I can be able to factor something out, alright, both from the numerator and from the denominator. Okay, opening the bracket here, I will now do what exactly I have said here, and that implies that 9 is also to the power x multiplied by 3 to the power x minus 3 to the power x, and at the denominator I shall have also 3 to the power x multiplied by 3 to the power x minus 3 to the power x. Everything is equal to 28. Beautiful. Okay, that my interest now can be achieved, and which is factoring what is common both at the numerator and at the denominator. And what is common is 3 to the power x. You can see we have 3 to the power x as a factor that can be factored out. And see how it can be done. If I factor out 3 to the power x at the numerator, I shall now have here left 9 to the power x, because this is 9 to the power x multiplied by 3 to the power x. And by this side I have minus 1, okay? Factoring out 3 to the power x. Also at the denominator I shall have 3 to the power x, which is also common, into, I am left with the 3 to the power x, then minus 1. This is 3 to the power x gone outside the bracket, and also here I have 3 to the power x times 3 to the power x, so one of it is gone outside. And that has been my target, because you see the way I started, I have interest of factoring out 3 that is common in all of them to the power x outside the bracket, so that I can reduce the workload. Therefore, I can now cancel this and this, leaving me with 9 to the power x minus 1, everything divided by 3 to the power x minus 1, all equal to 28. Math is life. Now, what we shall do next, see with me that 9 also can be written in index form, and that is the same thing as 3 to the power 2. It implies that I can now represent my 9 as 3 to the power 2, so writing it I have 3 to the power 2 all to the power x, then minus 1 at the numerator, and at the denominator I still have what I have there written back, equal to 28. See also by the law of indices that if I have a to the power of x all to the power of y, it can be written as a to the power of y or to the power of x, because it is actually going to be a to the power of xy or a to the power of yx. Multiplication is commutative. Multiplication is commutative. What it means is that xy is equal to yx, alright? Because 2 times 3 is equal to 3 times 2, and it is still the same 6. What we are saying is that if I can interchange the position of x and y to become yx. The same thing can be applied to my 3 to the power 2 or to the power of x. Interchanging them, I shall now have 3 to the power of x or to the power of 2, which is true by this law of indices. Therefore, I shall now write 3 to the power of x or to the power of 2 minus 1 all over 3 to the power of x or minus 1. Everything now equal to 28. Equal to 28. Okay. We continue to move forward, and this is now going to give us next. Let us look at this law of indices that says if I have a to the, that is difference of two squares rather, a minus b squared, a squared minus b squared. It is the same thing as a plus b and the a minus b. That is difference of two squares. We can apply it here. Why? Because at the numerator I have difference of two squares. How? Because 3 to the power x or to the power of 2 minus 1. 1 is the same thing as 2 as a 1 to the power 2. Because 1 to the power 2 is still 2. So looking at this 3 to the power x can serve as my a, and the 1 to the power 2 can serve as my b. Okay? So therefore I can now write it my a, which is 3x, 3 to the power x, then plus my b, which is now 1. Then put it again, 3 to the power x, then minus 1. So this is difference of two squares here. That is the message that we are talking about. Therefore, putting it as difference of two squares, I now have 3 to the power of x plus 1, then into 3 to the power of x minus 1. Everything at the denominator is 3 to the power of x minus 1, all equal to 28. Very good. Just very, very good. Alright. Then, if you look very well by the left hand side, you can see with me that 3 to the power of x minus 1 at the denominator. I have it also at the numerator, 3 to the power of x minus 1. I can now cancel it out, leaving me with the 3 to the power of x plus 1 equal to 28. We're almost done, okay? That implies that I shall write 3 to the power of x is equal to 28 minus 1. Okay, that is plus 1 going to the right hand side becomes plus negative 1. And that will give us 3 to the power of x equal to 27. Permit me to write my 27 in index form. And that means my 27 is equal to 3 raised to the power 3. Because 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So I can now write here 3 to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of 3. And the bylaw of indices, that if I have a to the power of x equal to a to the power of y, because the bases are equal, automatically the powers becomes equal, meaning that x now can be equal to y. The same thing can be applied here because the bases are the same, they are equal. 3 in the left as the base and 3 by the right hand side as the base. So my x now will be equal to 3. Very good. And this is our final answer to the value of x. But then, let us ensure that our answer is very correct by substituting the value of x into the question that we are given. And doing that, what we shall now have in testing our result, check result, check result. And what are we doing? We are given 27 to the power of x. I will now replace my x as 27 to the power of 3. Then minus 3 to the power of 3 divided by 9 to the power of 3 minus 3 to the power of 3. Everything we want to see if it will be equal to 28. We solve. 27 to the power of 3, that is 27 cubed, is the same thing as 27 times 27 times 27. So I can now write it as 27 multiplied by 729, because 27 times 27 is 729 times another 27, which will now give us 7 to the power of 3. Then minus 3 to the power of 3, everything divided by 9 to the power of 3. is the same thing as 9 times 9 times 9. 9 times 9 times 9. But this 9 times 9 is the same thing as 81. And the 81 is also the same as, that is 9 times 9 is 81. But I can write 81 as 27 times 3. What is my interest? I want to get 27 at the denominator since I have it at the numerator so that the simplification can be easy for me without a calculator. Therefore, I can now have 9 times 9 times 9 written as 27 times 3 times 9. So now 27 times 9, okay, which is 9 times 3 now. I can now write it as 27 times 27 times 27, then minus 3 to the power of 3. Is it equal to 28? Okay? Sorry, yes. 9 times 9 times 9, 9 times 9 is 81, and 81 is the same thing as 27 times 3. So I now have 27 written here, and this 3 times 9 is also 27, so we're in order. Therefore, we can now move on to right. Factoring out 27, I have 27 into 729 minus 1 all over 27 factored out at the denominator, leaving me with what? 27 minus 1. So 3 to the power 3 is factored out. Alright? Because 3 to the power 3 is actually 27. Also here, 3 to the power 3 is 27. So factoring 27 out, what I am left here with is just 1. The same thing at the denominator. We want to know if it is equal to 28. So I can cancel out this, and then 729 minus 1 will give me 728 all over. 27 minus 1 is the same thing as 26. And I tell you that 728 divided by 26 is exactly 28. Therefore, we say 28 is equal to 28. Final answer. So, in conclusion to this question that we are given, the value of x is equal to 3. Very good. Thank you for watching to the end. Remember to subscribe to my channel if it is your first time of coming back. Then give thumbs up to my video and share my video. God bless you.